The 0-1.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Got him. One gone here. Now it's Charlie Blackmon. 0-1.
0-1.
Here's a strike.
Well, that's textbook pitching right there. I mean, he executed those first two pitches perfectly.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts. Here's Chris Bryant now. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, Boo, Chris Bryant, a kid who accomplished a lot right away getting to the big leagues. Former #2 overall pick, won the Rookie of the Year, was named the MVP in 2016, winning a World Series with the Cubs, over a 100-year drought. Man, you can't start your career much better than that.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Now, one of the people that really influenced Chris's career, especially at the plate, is dad. Got him. Strike. Bottom of the first. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Noelvi Marte. Strike one.
0-1.
That's hard hit on the line. That one out against the fence. Blackmon throws to second, and he's going to get to second with nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now it's going to be George Valera. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Marte headed for the plate. He will score, and it's 1-0.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Now here is Luis Angel Acuna. Valera gets his lead at first, nobody out. Freeland picks over, and he's back standing. And he fires to second for one. How about that double play?
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And forget it. So he leaves the yard to left, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0. Here's Royce Lewis. To third, Profar. Tosses to first, and that'll do it. Top of the second, and here is C.J. Cron.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking. Inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a miss. Slider. C.J. Cron can hit a ball a long way. In 2022, he had a 504-foot home run. That was 1 foot shy of the longest homer ever tracked by StatCast. Nomar Mazara hit one 505 feet.
Yeah, that home run tied Giancarlo Stanton's 504-foot home run at Coors Field when he was with the Marlins in 2016.
Lewis makes a nice running catch. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And there's the strike.
0-1.
And that's downstairs and outside.
1-0.
And that is in for a strike.
1 ball,
1 and 2.
strikes.
In the air, right field. Valera makes the catch. Out number 2.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Elias Diaz in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Swings through that. Bottom of the second. Now Marco Luciano. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Popped up. Makes the grab, 1 down. So up next, Heston Kjerstad. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
1
He
ball,
wanted that
2
fastball
strikes.
high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Next one just misses. 2 and 2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Grichuk makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And stepping in is the speedy Jordan Westburg. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Hammered, base hit.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
And at first, Bo Naylor at the plate now. Check swing, went around.
0-1.
1-1. Now snap throw to first.
Safe.
And he's back safely. Westburg off of first with 2 away. Another throw over.
No, he's in there.
And he's back in that time as well. Yo one. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Bryant makes the catch, inning over. On to the 3rd inning, and now the shortstop, Harris. Harold Castro.
Harold Castro.
The wind of the pitch. Castro playing up the middle at short. 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500+ home runs, 3,000+ hits, and a triple crown.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. At the plate, Brenton Doyle. And that's outside.
That's a ball.
In there at the knees, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Now batting Jurickson Profar. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Profar hitting 9th in today's lineup. He's usually in the outfield, but he's starting at 3rd. Swing.
Yeah, and watch your lips. Better be ready. They don't call it the hot corner for nothing.
1-1 is fouled off. The next pitch misses. 2-2. And the righty deals. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Welcome back. Here's a big power threat. Noelvi Marte. Freeland back to work. Outside.
Nope. Outside.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
Valera. Now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swung on, belted. Grichuk going back some more. Looking up. Caught just shy of the wall.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Bryant makes the catch. And that's the 3rd. New inning getting started. Randall Grichuk now. And a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
All these Rockies, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Got him looking for the K. Here's Chuck Nasty.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Strike 1.
1-1.
The Rockies hitless so far in the game. Foul ball there. Ripped on the ground a second. And that quickly 2 away.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
Bryant in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Next one misses. 1-1. Well, Chris, baseball fans remember Chris Bryant winning the World Series in 2016. But Cub fans still remember Bryant's throw across the diamond to make it official. He recorded the final out in that rainy Game 7. Swings here and blasts one left field on the warning track and hauls it in. Back now at Progressive Field. Bottom of the inning. Here's a speed threat. Kevin Alcantara. Line drive. Caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
On the ground to short. Castro. On the run. Sends it over to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs. Base is empty. Here's some real power at the plate. Marco Luciano. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now here is Heston Kjerstad. High fly ball out towards left field. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here's the first baseman, C.J. Cron. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Been an interesting path for C.J. Cron. 17th overall pick in 2011 by the Angels. Debuted in 2014. But the power of the last few years has been amazing, and he became an all-star in 2022. Got it by him for the K. McMahon takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, baseball runs in the family for C.J. Cron. His brother Kevin appeared in 47 games for Arizona before playing in Japan. He's also got a cousin and longtime Major League catcher Chad Moeller.
Yeah, I remember Chad. Then his dad has been a longtime coach at the major and minor leagues. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now it's Elias Diaz.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one's in there, 0-1. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. Kicks and deals. Got him swinging. Here in Cleveland, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Jordan Westburg. In the air, center field. Grichuk drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Bounce to the right. McMahon. On to first. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Back to the top of the lineup. And now the DH, Emelbi Marte. Foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And that one hammered. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
All over that one right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now at the plate, George Valera. On a line, base hit. Marte on his horse around third. He'll score, and they're up by 3.
Picks himself up an RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Next to hit, Luis Angel Acuna. Base knock, center field. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw into third, and the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Couple of singles back to back. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. 1 run is in. Acuna around third. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. All set for the top of the 6th. Harold Castro stands in. The pitch. There's a strike. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me. Profile stands in now and watches strike 1. The Rockies yet to pick up a hit here. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
In the air, left field. Lewis brings it in with a nice running grab. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Dinelson Lamet. The pitch. Lewis, the batter down as he swings and misses for strike 1. Guides, and he can't hang on. He doesn't have a throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. So a man aboard, and the batter will be the shortstop, Marco Luciano. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Now one miss. Luciano measures 6 feet 2 inches, 180 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Next pitch is outside.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Lottie, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
And the right-hander deals. That one the other way, and that should be extra bases. Lewis rounds second on his way to third.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Next pitch is popped up. And there's one down. 2 on with 1 out. And the batter now, Jordan Westburg, 1 for 2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity.
Makes the catch for the out.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Marte in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
Drops into the glove, and that. And welcome back. Here's Charlie Blackmon. And the right-hander back to work. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And now 1-2.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands, and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
On the ground, Acuna. The throw to first. One up, one down. Bryant batting with one down, takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss.
No ball,
0-2
2
down.
strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Rockies, C.J. Cron. On the ground to the left. Slings to first. Cron retired. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the right fielder, George Valera. And a pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Now it's going to be Luis Angel Acuna. And a base hit into right. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Alcantara now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. He's already homered in this game. Righty to the plate. And it's 1-1. Valera over at second. Acuna on at first with nobody out. And 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
In the dirt, but kept close. 2 on with 1 out. Now Royce Lewis. 1 for 3. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Right-hander kick steals. Liner caught at second.
Man, oh man, that ball was absolutely smoked. Triple-digit exit velocity. He dives, and I'm just shocked that the ball stayed in his mitt. Looked like he was going to put a hole in his glove.
Now it's the shortstop, Marco Luciano. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move.
0-1.
And now a wide throw to third. High to right. Bryant puts the squeeze on that one. And that. Back here at the ballpark, we're at the top of the 8th. So in now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. That one catches the zone, and that is strike 1. Now 1-1. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss.
One ball,
and a count 1-2. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit-by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, nowhere to go on that one. Just squared him up right in the back.
Man at first, Elias Diaz digs in now. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1
If you're going
strike.
to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look
1
over the
ball,
shoulder and
2
say,
strikes.
I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Shoots a line drive single into right center. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Next to hit for the Rockies, Harold Castro. There's a strike. Swings through that one.
No
The
ball,
baseball's
2
coming
strikes.
out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
2 on with 1 out. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. And that's in there for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jurickson Profar. That one's in there. That's strike 1. There's a swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around.
Well, that's a strikeout. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Brent Suter.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So man aboard. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Kerstead aboard here at first with nobody out. Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Blackman going after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. And next is the designated hitter, Noelvi Marte. Swinging a foul straight back. Kicks and fires. On the ground to second, might be 2. Flips for 1. On to first, double play. And that's the welcome back. We go to the 9th, and now the center fielder, Randall Grichuk. A line to kick the pitch. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Misses inside. And 1-1.
Well, he's back out there to pitch the 9th and about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, this is exciting. I hope they let him finish this one.
And it's even up.
He's been so sharp today, even over 100 pitches thrown. His skipper is leaving him in there to finish the job.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Strike 3 called on a slider at the knees. Popped up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Chris Bryant digging in for the Rockies. 0-1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he makes it all the way to third with a 2-out triple.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Crone at the plate and takes high there. In the air, left field. Lewis under it. And that is the ball game. 5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.